Zeit, die Scharade aufzuführen.
Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
Luis hat alle überholt und ist jetzt der Spitzenkandidat. Vielleicht hat er kein Interesse mehr an Kandidaten, die ihn persönlich herausfordern, aber nicht erscheinen. Ich habe mir den liegen gelassenen Drakodios gesichert. Yay! Be free. Jetzt genießt eine ziemlich starke Unterstützung des Volkes. Nun, da ich mich als Prinz vorgestellt habe, darf ich die Leute nicht enttäuschen.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Enthält Spoiler. You want to talk? Please step down.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here.
Oh, ich will sehen, wie sie dir den Arsch versohlt.
My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more, stand down.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's... Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Closure.
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
Saint Rella, closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there. Sister! What have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Enthält Spoiler saw sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God, that true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
Infinite Tsukiyomi, ich verstehe.
That through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse. I've told you before, The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers, because I yet live.
Was ein Heel-Turn.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Sister, you can't have! You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Damn, was ne Bitch.
Isn't that a...
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything. You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
Oi! They're calling in the cavalry! We've got incoming runners, plural! We need to get out of here!
Yikes.
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know! Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do. Then, that's what we'll do. We fly!
Wait, you're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. He speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Norris! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
What the?
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time.
Die hat echt Flügel.
Let's fly!
Possible. It can fly.
Yeah! We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
take some getting used to.
Take that, world! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my Skyrunner!
Gut für dich, Neurus. Gut für dich.
After that drop, I thought we'd die even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
Business Class, Mädchen.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
Du fliegst doch selbst.
Aren't you flying already? Why should you be worried?
What's that supposed to mean?
Ha! Don't go poking the bear fairy, my lad. Really,
Die
I'd never have
Bärenfee.
done this without you giving me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rilla like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out.
Sie hat den Prinzen verflucht. Nein, hätten wir nicht.
Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Bin bereit.
Yes. I'm prepared for that.
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that... something's felt wrong somehow, ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
Es ist wahrscheinlich sehr wichtig, was du gerade nicht in Worte fassen kannst. Bevor wir ein Schwert durch eine unschuldige Frau stoßen. Artikulieren. Ich habe den Standort der Ruinen der Magierakademie auf der Karte markiert. Rella wird auf uns warten, wenn wir landen. Ich wollte nie, dass es so weit kommt, aber macht euch für einen Kampf bereit. Wenn ich bereit zum Kampf bin, sollte ich mir den Ort auf der Karte ansehen. Oh, das Lied. Nice. Königsmagie, aufgehobener Schutz. Nachdem Luis, der Spitzenkandidat, Dracodios erhalten hatte, der die Macht hatte, die königliche Schutzmagie zu durchbrechen, ernannte der König, dass die Schutzmagie substanzlos geworden war und hob den Schutz ganz auf. Dadurch wurde es möglich, Gewalt zu nutzen, um Unterstützung im Kampf um den Thron zu gewinnen. Auch wenn Luis nicht mehr geschützt ist, darf man nicht vergessen, dass dies ebenfalls für Rang gilt. Damn, son. Ich fasse es nach wie vor nicht. Als meine eigene Schwester den Prinzen ermorden wollte, wusste, dass sie etwas verbirgt, aber das... Mir geht es gut. Ich bin bereit, meiner Schwester gegenüberzutreten. Gehen wir zur Akademie. Es war also Rella, die ich entkommen ließ und nicht Luis. Wenn sich die Fluchwirkerin als Rella herausstellt, können wir nur eines tun. Rella, nicht Rella. Hast du bemerkt, als Luis erschien und wir alle zu seiner Majestät am Himmel schauten, war das Gesicht des Sanctifex in seinem rechten Auge nicht mehr zu sehen. Luis liegt auf Platz 1, gefolgt von der heiligen Rella, obwohl sie keine Kandidatin ist, der viele Sanctisten Erfolg wünschen würden. Unvorstellbar, dass jemand, der so verehrt wird, hinter dem Fluch des Prinzen steckt und solch schreckliches Magla besitzt. Ich weiß nicht, wie ich es sagen soll, aber ich sorge mich um sie. Wir sollten ihr nach, bevor es zu spät ist.
I see.
Es fällt mir noch immer schwer zu glauben, dass gerade Rella am Sturz des Prinzen beteiligt gewesen sein könnte. Dennoch muss ich mich an die Hoffnung klammern, dass es sich um einen Fehler, ein Missverständnis handelt, um Junas Willen. Rella sagte, es sei ein Friedhof der Sünden des Sanktismus. Apropos Magierakademie. Angeblich fanden dort früher gefährliche Studien statt, weshalb Borden den Ort gewaltsam schließen ließ. Ich sage schließen, aber wahrscheinlich hat er die Staats- und Mönchsarmee dorthin geschickt, um die Leute zu überwältigen. War wohl ein heftiger Kampf. Ursprünglich entstand die Einrichtung wohl unter der Schirmherrschaft des Königs, aber am Ende ging alles schief und das Gros der Bücher dort wurde verboten. Die Kirche muss sich wohl bedroht gefühlt haben. Er würde noch Zünder brauchen, wenn die alte Geschichte und die Quelle der Magie etc. Allgemeinwissen wären. Das Land, in dem die Wahrheit zerstört wurde, um ihre Lügen zu beschützen. Das muss die Sünde des Sanktismus sein. O'Hara.
Let's go see.
Folgen wir Rella. Sie sollte in den Ruinen der Königlichen Akademie sein.
No way.
Ehrlich gesagt, ich kann immer noch nicht glauben, dass Lady Rella versucht hat, den Prinzen zu ermorden. Kann keiner Fliege etwas zuleide tun. Aber gerade eben war eine Kälte in ihren Augen, die ich noch nie gesehen habe. Wann soll ich überhaupt noch glauben? Glaub an mich, Bro.
Got it.
Eieiei.
Right.
Oh, ich will aufs Deck.
All right then.
Who earns?
Where to?
Ich darf tatsächlich nirgendwo hinfliegen.
What now?
Tag des Helden am 27.10. Da wird der König ernannt. Heute ist der 12.9. Ja dann.
Check the map. Let's aim for the Royal Academy ruins.
Bin mir sicher, dass sie in der Magierakademie ist. Aber bei allem, was auf dem Spiel steht, wird es bestimmt schwer, den genauen Ort zu bestimmen.
No.
Nein, es sollte nicht schwer sein, meine Schwester zu finden. Immerhin wartet Rella auf uns. An der Akademie gibt es eine Sternwarte. Ein Ort, der nicht für die Astrologie genutzt wird, sondern um die Bewegung der Sterne zu verfolgen und zu untersuchen.
I'll definitely.
Für uns war sie sicherer Hafen. Ein Ort, an dem alle Last von uns abfiel. Ich bin mir sicher, dass Rella im Moment alleine dort ist.
Well,
No. I'll definitely. These are the Royal Academy ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
Ah, Gott.
This place here.
Echt jetzt? Wenn ihr mir wieder nicht in einer halben Stunde die Möglichkeit gibt zu speichern, sodass ich um 1:30 immer noch weiterspielen muss, habe ich langsam die Schnauze voll.
Here.
Ja, wir sind bereit. Lass fliegen.
Tally-ho then.
Dann geht es wohl zu den Ruinen der Magierakademie. Gut, dann mal los. Es ist riskant, wenn man bedenkt, wie unberechenbar das Wetter über den Bergen sein kann. Wir haben keine andere Wahl. Haltet eure Hosen fest.
Great. Let's move out.
Brechen wir auf. Lasst in eurer Wachsamkeit nicht nach, ehe wir dort sind.
I say, already seen preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. But for some reason, I can't stop shaking.
Soll ich dich festhalten?
It's what they call too sodden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
Arschkalt.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build a blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
Ach, noch ein Drache.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lamps, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Gott. Wer hat das Fenster aufgelassen, dass deine Haare so krass wegwehen?
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
It is not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
how did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We'd better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The Gauntlet Runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
Lass sehen.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
Hogwarts.
I've been waiting for you.
Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society. You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong.
Wisst ihr, was überziehen sollen?
I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
Du wirst deine Gründe gehabt haben.
You had your reasons, I assume?
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Huh? For me? Why?
Delusions!
Sister. What? You are protecting me.
Wie?
From what?
Danke.
Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here?
Kann sie erst die eine Frage beantworten, bevor du sie mit der nächsten zuknallst, Yufa, bitte?
The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Santifex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctist flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
Ich werde mich um sie kümmern.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Such an aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic, once wielded in war and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your islands. Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature. Fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it.
Sollen Drachen versohlen.
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley. Show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
Okay, du willst Beef?
If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O Pillar of the 5 Chromatic Dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us!
We've got no choice! Let's fight back, everyone!
Vida's power!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Fire!
You hit their weakness!
You
That's your
claim
opening,
such
Captain.
power, then I will test it.
Burn! You hit their weakness! Don't let up now,
Sogne,
Gina!
I pray
Show
your
them
strength.
It is your turn! Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness!
Do not underestimate for all that we strive for! Oh, mystic fire!
Holy got them right in
You
the weak
claim
spot.
such power,
Burn!
then I will test it.
Könntest du dich mal kurz...
Ready.
Here I go! The situation... I must concentrate. There's another way. I pray you're ready. Come forth now.
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes! Not this one. With blade in hand! Burn!
Such bitter cold.
Allow me.
My strength. My strength.
It comes to this.
Yupa's frozen! Her attacks won't do much like this.
This should work.
My thanks.
That was helpful.
What's needed?
Real and right. But I'll use what I must.
Watch yourself.
I'll take this. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there, treasure.
Sogne, show them strength.
Let us combine our powers. Now is it the goal, souls of kings. Give me strength. Heed me! The enemy still stands.
You've got a
You
bunch of
claim
ailments
such
slowing you
power.
down, Captain.
I will test it.
Not now. For all that we strive for! This won't do. To safer ground! I defer to you.
The freedom of a wanderer.
That's a lot of ailments.
I
Be
won't
careful
hold
out
back.
there, okay?
Better be sure.
Still up?
Such bitter cold.
It comes to this.
Such bitter cold.
He's frozen. Careful. His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
Sniper! Pierce! Commendable bearing.
You've got a
I
bunch
shall
of
do my
ailments
best.
slowing you down, Captain.
Take my fullest power.
It is yours!
I'm sorry, everyone.
I stand ready. Oh, power of heroes! I will not let you die.
Quite a boon.
Cuba,
It's okay.
You gotta do something about all those ailments. Watch yourself.
Maybe not. A tough one.
It comes to this. Audacity. It comes to this.
He's frozen. Careful. His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
Oh, power of kings! Apologies. Would you finish it?
You gotta do something about all those ailments. Watch yourself.
I shall rethink Summoner. Come forth now.
I've missed.
Ah,
Come on,
Is everyone
focus.
all right? Comrades, lend me your strength. Not this item. I shall disengage.
Okay, I'll take care of this.
Heisman,
Let's stay calm.
That's a lot of ailments. Be
Come
careful out
forth,
there,
royal
okay?
soul. Here.
Thanks.
What is this? I feel so heavy.
Take this! It comes to this.
I retreat for now.
Cuba,
Even
we
my
gotta do
strength
something
will
about all
need
those
it.
ailments.
If we all
Watch
work
yourself.
together. Now is goal, souls of kings. Give me strength.
Dann
There
machen wir's
truly
halt
is
so.
a gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life. Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why go that far?
I'm
There
ready
we
whenever.
fire. Let's heat this place up.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
You've got a
It's
bunch
okay.
of ailments slowing
Fight
you
us
down,
power.
Captain.
Fire!
Hey, don't get sloppy, Captain.
Dein Ernst?
to you! Victory! Something about all those animals! Watch yourself! Heed me! Yeah!
Okay, let's do this. I love this path. Here I go. Get wrecked!
Basilio's
I will
been hit
fight
with
with
some
pride.
kind of status ailment!
Magic Seeker!
No!
Burn!
A bunch of them!
Digga.
My strength.
Watch me!
This might be too much. Maybe something else. Healer! No need to worry.
I knew you'd help.
I am grateful.
That helped us out.
Basilio's
Take
been
my
hit with
fullest
some kind
power.
of status ailment!
It is your turn!
A bunch of them!
Who should I beat down first? Right, let's make this fun. You're out of here.
Basilio left him wide open!
The freedom of a wanderer.
Let's hit that new weakness!
Let's work together. No. Fire!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening,
just
Captain!
what I need!
How's this?
That helped.
That was helpful.
I owe you one.
Brauche ich dringend.
It was really hurting!
Ah Gott, ich muss hier auswechseln.
Frozen?
Yupa's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
I can do this.
Heed me! Yeah!
It's
Yupa hit their
cold as hell.
weakness!
All right.
Right in their weak spot.
Let's stay calm.
Beat him down,
Magic
Basilio.
Seeker! Burn!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain! You can count on
I knew
me.
you'd help.
Thank you.
That helped us out.
June is
I'm
frozen
cold.
over. Her attacks are gonna be weaker now.
Here I go. Come forth now.
Yupa's
It's
frozen.
cold as hell.
Her attacks won't do much like this.
Berserker! You're out of here. Tough one.
Basilio's
I will
frozen
Magic
over.
Seeker!
He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Watch me. Raging fire.
Piss dich, Drache.
I am bested. I see now the true strength of your will.
Check me out.
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Use this.
Haben wir's jetzt.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me, but have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Halt.
Wait!
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day... Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
Ach, jetzt auf einmal ist es nicht sie.
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him, and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment? Hmm?
I'll do it. Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
Meinst du?
What do you mean?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets. Sister!
Wer will ihr den Kopf abschlagen?
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth.
What are you going to do?
Oops, sorry.
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth. I shall reveal everything. I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry. Good people, can you hear my voice? Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
She counsels me, she understands.
I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people, he is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the Church, and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Dass Louis das alles nicht hören kann.
Warden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her! Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities. I will soon join our sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Closure, eh?
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning?
Damn it! Cry her or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
Sind wir dann durch? Ich habe nur noch 2 Minuten. Stirb schneller, bitte.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister. Please. You. Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Danke.
Rella!
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Huh? The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
So viel Tod in so kurzer Zeit hintereinander.
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Dell. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Rella sagte, dass der Fluch seinen Urheber und sein Opfer miteinander verbindet. Ihr Körper hat den Preis bezahlt. Sie wusste wohl, dass ihr nicht mehr viel Zeit blieb.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church, for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of Sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart. In all the filth of that sullied house, she was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Sie gab uns eine Mission.
She gave us a mission.
Yes. You're right. Can't waste all my time crying when she's counting on us. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place. Just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
Den Prinz vor dem Fluch retten. Abgeschlossen. Rang 2. Rella, die zweitplatzierte Kandidatin, ist gefallen. Vermutlich wechseln ja ihre Unterstützer in das Lager des Prinzen. Die Botenvögel der Schreier haben die schockierenden Nachrichten ins ganze Land getragen. Am Ende des Tages erreichten sie sogar Granta.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public. But the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties.
Gott, bei deiner Animation waren sie aber... Boah. Richtig unmotiviert.
If this message is being read, it means that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's Grand Cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand. Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
I knew it! It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
Gott, ich habe deine Stimme ewig nicht gehört.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
Gott. 22. hat er gesagt. In 10 Tagen soll ich gegen ihn kämpfen.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from Old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
Gibt's also wieder Sidequests. Das Gasthaus in Alterbury. Welche Überraschung. Ich hatte nicht erwartet, dass sie alle nach Alterbury zurückkehren würden. Schließlich haben sie Lord Guido und die Mönchsarmee ordentlich verärgert.
No.
Nein, jetzt ist nicht die richtige Zeit, sich darüber zu wundern.
Yes.
Die heilige Rella hat uns damit anvertraut, alle im Königreich zu schützen. Das schließt die Sanktisten und die Anhänger des wahren Prinzen ein.
Right.
Außerdem würde ein Feigling, der zur Rettung seines eigenen Hinterns aus der Stadt flieht, keine Unterstützung bekommen.
I beg your pardon.
Bevor wir uns in Grand Rat wieder ins Getümmel stürzen, möchten wir uns erst auf unseren Kampf vorbereiten. Es tut mir leid, dass wir uns wieder aufdrängen. Ich verstehe. Keine Sorge, ich werde sie nicht der Kirche ausliefern. Auch wenn die Mönchsarmee nicht länger nach ihnen sucht. Lord Guido hat das sprichwörtliche Kriegsbeil begraben, denn es sei sinnlos, so sagt er. Nun, sicherlich sind sie von all den Vorkommnissen müde.
Right then.
Entspannen Sie sich jetzt erstmal. Danke. Alle sind total müde.
Let's rest.
Wie auch immer, wir sollten uns für heute ausruhen. Jetzt, da der Prinz vom Fluch befreit ist, können wir nicht nur Trübsal blasen. Leck mich am Arsch. Das geht's ja aber runter und drüber. Die Attentäterin des Angriffs auf den Prinzen und auch die Magierin, die ihn mit dem Fluch belegt hat. Sie besitzt aber auch eine Seite, der aufrichtig ihre Schwester Juna und die Sanktisten am Herzen liegen. So wie es der Name Heilige schon sagt, ist auch das eine wahrhaftige Seite von ihr. Haus Cygnus. Eine alte, in Montario hoch angesehene Adelsfamilie, der Juna und Rella angehören. Die fromme Sanktistenfamilie bringt seit mehr als 300 Jahren viele ranghohe Priester und wichtige Beamte der Kronentheokratie hervor. Allerdings hat die Familie ein dunkles Geheimnis. Über die Generationen hinweg hat sie unsäglich schmutzige Arbeit verrichtet, um den politischen Arm des Sanktismus zu stärken. Rella, die mit grandiosem magischem Talent geboren wurde, war tiefer in dieser verderbten Bande verstrickt als je jemand zuvor. die Wahrheit über den Überfall auf den Prinzen. Der Angriff auf den Prinzen vor 12 Jahren sorgte für Aufruhr im Königreich. Ausgeführt wurde er von der damals 12-jährigen Rella, der Person, die den Prinzen eigentlich heilen sollte. Der Drahtzieher des Überfalls, Forden, hatte gedroht, Juna zu ruinieren, falls sie sich widersetzte, und daher beschloss Rella nach langem Zögern, seine Befehle auszuführen. Rellas selbstloser Einsatz, ihr Verzicht auf Ruhm und Reichtum, ihre nie endende Hingabe an Heilungsmagie und wohltätige Werke entspringt ihrem Wunsch, das Unrecht von damals wieder gutzumachen. Das Eiszepter. Ein göttliches Relikt in Zepterform. Ja, wieso haben wir kein Bild davon? Wir haben es gesehen. Das den Eisdrachen Sogne kontrollieren kann. Es unterscheidet sich von Dracodios, dem Relikt für den Drachengott Aed der Insel Virga, aber seine Funktion ist weitgehend dieselbe. Als Sogne entdeckt wurde, streifte er, schon längst materialisiert und ohne Gebieter, durch die Berge und stellte somit eine unnahbare und extreme natürliche Bedrohung dar. Die Entdeckung dieses Zepters bei einer Ausgrabung in der Gegend ermöglichte es jedoch, Sogne zu kontrollieren, und die Magierakademie nahm die Erforschung auf. Sognes Eiskräfte basieren weniger auf dem Kühlen von Objekten, sondern auf dem Verlangsamen oder dem Beschleunigen dieser. Ein geschickter Zepternutzer kann die Bewegung eines Ziels mit Leichtigkeit blockieren oder sich selbst mit hoher Geschwindigkeit bewegen. Bisher ist dies allein Rella ein einziges Mal bei der Verfolgung in der Magierakademie gelungen. Sie nutzte das Zepter auf dem Akademiegelände, um überlebende Lehrer und Schüler heimlich nach Alterbury zu evakuieren und so der belagernden Mönchsarmee zu entgehen. Der eisgepanzerte Drache der königlichen Magierakademie, dem der Schwerpunkt der Forschung gewidmet war. Die Magierakademie wurde in einer abgelegenen Berggegend erbaut, wo man dieses als Sogne bekannte Wesen studieren konnte, das zu den mächtigsten bekannten Drachen zählte. Wie auch der Drachengott Aed im Drachentempel kann er mit dem zugehörigen göttlichen Relikt unterjocht werden. Als der Drache jedoch in der Vergangenheit von der übereifrigen Mönchsarmee unterdrückt wurde, die davon nicht wusste, geriet er außer Kontrolle. Folgende Katastrophe forderte viele Leben. Was habt ihr alle zu schwätzen?
Hey.
Ich glaube nicht, dass sie uns wegen ihrer Verbrechen geholfen hat. Sie hätte uns auch dann gerettet, wenn sie mich und Dell damals mit reinem Gewissen gefunden hätte. So ist sie einfach. Hat sich immer nur um alle anderen gesorgt, bis zum bitteren Ende. Wir müssen Louise vernichten, auch für sie. Obwohl Rella die wahre Schuldige ist, ist sie auch ein Opfer Fordens. Ich war von meinen eigenen Fehlern so abgelenkt, dass ich den Feind in unserer Nähe nicht bemerkt habe. Meine völlige Inkompetenz macht mich regelrecht wütend. Es gibt keine Rechtfertigung dafür, den Prinzen zu verfluchen. Doch wäre ich in Rellas Position gewesen. Ich sollte mich nicht derart nutzlosen Gedanken hingeben. Wir müssen ihre Wünsche ehren und die Angelegenheit mit Louise klären. Rella hatte und hat solche Grausamkeiten nicht verdient. Sie wurde gezwungen, den Prinzen zu ermorden. Man hat sogar Juna bedroht, um sie zu manipulieren. Und dass es niemand geringerer als der Kopf der sanktischen Kirche selbst war, der die Tat befohlen hat. Solche Dinge sind jenseits von allem Zynismus. So habe ich Juna noch nie erlebt. Sie hatte immer so einen strahlenden und fröhlichen Blick. Ich finde keine Worte, um sie zu trösten, aber ich hoffe, dass meine Anwesenheit ihr Trost spendet.
Hey.
Wäre ich nicht von der Familie Cygnus aufgenommen worden, hätte Rella das vielleicht nie getan. Ich bin niemand, der gern über Dinge nachgrübelt. Man kann die Vergangenheit nicht ändern, aber das nagt doch sehr an mir.
Let's rest.
Ab morgen sollten wir alles tun, was wir können. Für heute sollten wir uns ausruhen und sicherstellen, dass wir nichts bereuen. Was ich nicht bereue, ist, hier jetzt an dieser Stelle zu speichern. Das war eine anstrengende Session zum Aufzeichnen. Die wollten mir einfach keine Ruhe gönnen. Atlas, ihr Schweine.